Hi guys, out in another day's hunting. Got my little mate here, Terry. He's got his CTX there. Oh, that was charming that. He's got 2 hammies already, I think. Well, we're in glorious Cumbria. Look at the setting we've got today. It's one of Terry's new permissions. He's never been in here before, and we were struggling a bit to find a field that was short enough grass, but the sheep have been in this one, so it's perfectly fine. So who knows what we'll find here today. I've got the Deus and Terry's got his CTX, so we'll combine the two and give this a good scouring today. So I'll catch up with you guys later on during the day with the finds. Well guys, first signal's out the hole. That was a good bit of digging for that. Just an old farm nut by the looks of things, off one of the machines. Give it a hell of a signal. Well guys, this one's about 4 inches down. I just got on with the probe here. I've left my little digger in the car, so well, you should be using a probe to dig with. But you can see just a bit of dross, and it's a new tube. First one of the day. There'll be many more of these. There you go guys, moo tube out, even though I'd been here. That's how we should be leaving our holes, all nice, neat and tidy, and keeps the landowners happy. Well guys, don't get these down our way, the coin balls. That's the first one I've had. Let's see what we got inside. Probably a bit of lead, as Terry would say. Oh, what's this? Little silvery disc thing coming out. Probably a button. Tiny little thing. Yeah, little pewter button. Had the heart going for a little while there. Well, on to the next con ball. Well guys, only a foot away from the button we've got a little brass thimble. It's a pretty modern one really. There's a few finds coming out, that's not too bad. Well, this one's a bit of a duotone signal. There's an iron buzz with it, and there's also something else in there. Let's see if we can get him out. Pinpointing's not been too bad today. Just open up the clod a bit more and get in there. And we have a bit of lead. First bit of the day. Not too bad, a half an hour in, we'll only get the first bit, so on to the next one. Okay, got another lump out here. It's the second dig. I think it could be a coin, it's in the right range, but no! It's another moo tube. Well guys, another ball of soil. Not call them coin balls, guess it's another moo tube in it. What's that? Strange looking thing. Just a bit of leather, and I've picked up the, probably there might be a buckle or something in here, because that's definitely leather. Oh, I've got the stud, there it is there. It's got the stud on the end of the strap. Oh well, let's get that filled in, on to the next one. Well, not a moo tube this time, it's too small. It's a tiny little, I'll call it a button ball, this one. What have we got? Yeah, there we go, button ball. Little pewter button. Finds are ticking over slowly, nothing fantastic yet, but still got a good the rest of the day. This one looks like what's left of a lead seal. See the bit on the back there, there's probably a sack seal for grain or something. Looks like it's got little flowers on it. Yay! First coin. Just flicked that clod over and it looks like I've got a penny in the bottom there. And knowing the coins from around this area from the last time, they're all eaten away because all the animal waste just eats into them. What we got? Victoria. Yeah, that way around. Victoria penny. Looks like a bunhead. So first coin in the morning. I think Terry's beat me to first coin though, so first silver next. Well guys, Terry did me proud at lunchtime and we come out for the afternoon hunt. It looks like I got an old maybe George III, George II farthing. So it's we compared finds and it's what we expected, just odds and sods today. A couple of coins between us, that's about it really. So out for the afternoon. Well guys, one of the rarer finds of today, bit of silver paper. Well guys, signals are a bit few and far between, but it looks like we got our second coin in the afternoon. Looks like we got another penny. Penny this morning, penny this afternoon. Oh, not even a penny. République du Français. It's a French coin. Looks of things. That could be a Napoleon or something like that. Yeah, you can see it's like Britannia on there, but it's not. It's got Republic on the back. Need to get that ID'd for you guys. Hi guys, looks like we found a bit of a prick spur. That's the back end of it, and that's where they prodded the horse. Don't think it's that old, might be Victorian, something like that. It's an interesting find though. Well guys, that's an unusual little knife. It's a coronation of George VI and Elizabeth. That's the Queen Mother when she got married. I think it's 1937. Yeah, a shame it's all rusted up. That would have been a nice little find up. Let's see if we can clean it up a bit better. Well guys, this looks like we've got a very crude spindle work. You can see the hole there. And the hole right through. It weighs probably about 3-4 ounces. That's a very crude one. That's probably a medieval one, that one. Looking at the way it is. Could even be a bit older. We need to do a few checks on that. It's always difficult to date these. That's an interesting find. It's certainly making us work hard for it this afternoon. Hi guys, welcome to the review from my little hunt up in Cumbria there on my travels. And first I'd like to say a big thank you to Terry and his wife Kate. Great horse, really looked after me while I was up there, and you couldn't wish for anything better. And I'm well fed as well. So we had a great 5-6 hour hunt up there in the depths of Cumbria, and absolutely amazing place to search. It's not a sound. You get the odd bleat of the sheep, the odd bit of tractor, but nothing there. And finds wise, that was the first time we've been in that field, and a few bits of lead showing there was a bit of old occupation because it's all greyed up. 13 moo tubes though. I think Terry got the same. A few other bits and pieces, capacitor, and that looks like a cap off a tractor or something that we got the very first find. So that aside, finds wise, there's a few bits and pieces. The French coin was a surprise. Wonder how that got there, so we'll get that cleaned up. I think it's from the Napoleonic War period. A few buttons. There's a wazzer in here, so see if we can crack that open and see what's in there. The knife, I said in the video it was for the wedding. It's actually the coronation, 1937 coronation. I need to go back to Specsavers again. A couple of other coins, a little brass thimble. We've got a nice spur prick, as I call it, off the end of a spur there. It's not too old, that's probably Victorian, if that. And the, I don't know if this is a weight or a spindle whirl. It's very old though, that's for sure. It has got the hole all the way through it, which makes me think it's more of an old spindle whirl, possibly even Roman. Looking at the way they're very crudely made. And so I've got to repay the compliment to Terry now. He comes down here in August, and I always take him on one of my permissions and have a good go there and look after him when he comes down. And look forward to going back up to see him again. See what else we can find up there. Take the CTX this time. Finds we're very deep on that pasture. Deus does well, but the CTX just has the edge on the depth there. So let's get on to the next one. We're back down in the south now. We're off to pastures new, so we may be getting on to a new permission which I'm working on at the moment. It is all pasture again, and I think we'll be going back to the paddocks because we've had a bit of rain now down here. the ground will have softened up a bit, so I can get back on the paddock field and just finish off with the CTX on the last half of it. So an exciting little trip we had up to Nairn, a couple of beach hunts, and into the Cumbria for this hunt with Terry. So we're back down to the south of England now, in Englandshire, and we'll back out there. So it's happy hunting to you all. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Thank you to all your comments. It's always a pleasure to read them and answer them as best I can. So it's your pal Mal signing off now. Catch you on the next one. Cheers, guys.